Today I'm doing an old mill. I don't expect to be too much here, but I'm gonna walk up to this. I can always edit and then get back to the hole that I just dug. New York State, 100 feet east is site of Genson's Mill, 1789, first flour mill in the Genesee Valley, State Education Department, 1949. Just a little spot here. Got the truck close by. I might have to swap coils. I do have a 6-shot because you see it is a lot of weeds and vines. I just tripped, almost broke my ankle. And let me come over here. This is the cellar hole of the mill, and then somehow water ran through back here. I don't really understand it, but how it worked out. But this is basically the cellar hole of it. The backyard, side yard looks impressive. But like I said, I don't expect much to be here. I'm not the only person that knows about this spot. My metal detector is going crazy now. It's very chattery. So, first interesting find of the day, I got locked up. An old lock. That's definitely not the 1700s. And this thing I gotta turn off. Only down a few inches. But that could have been one of the locks for the front door or something like that when the place was getting closed up and ready for demolition. I think they demoed this place, I believe, in the 60s or 70s, and just put a historical marker, and that was it. Let me keep digging and see what I can find. Next to the cellar hole, now this house was not a grand house by no means. It was more like a cabin. But next to the hole, I come in the back, I got an old mason jar lid. And this one has the glass to it. This is the, if I'm right, I think this might be the blue one. This would have been like 1800s, somewhere around there, late 1800s. Find out more when I clean it up, but that's nice. Too bad there's a chip in it. I didn't do that, that's old. But okay, so there's some old here. You can see like the old root system. It's kind of neat. This hole here was filled with nails, let me tell you. Lots of square nails in there. You probably see it come sit. You probably see a few still sitting there. But I'm not into the square nails. So let me keep searching. Yeah, digging a hole, getting a big piece of lead. It was real shallow. I don't think it says anything on it. I think it's just for repairing stuff. Back in the old days, we'd cut it with scissors and repair just about everything. Trunks to gutters. I go in the scrap pile. I'm sweating profusely. I mean, it's just raining right now on me. It's 85 degrees. I figured I'd go out today versus tomorrow because tomorrow's going to be 92. Yeah, the basement's over there somewhere, and it's thick. Let me tell you, it's thick. Very slow going, but I'm trying to dig something up, and I haven't hit back there, but when I was cutting through, I could see a foundation over there, and I think that's where the mill is. So we'll go over there in a little bit. But let me scope this area out. I thought I was going to be able to use the 11. Nah, weeds are too high for that. So I'm just going to have to go real slow. That's the way it goes. I told you it's a year for cap guns, didn't I? Give it another part. The whole thing's not down there, so this is just about it. I'll be able to clean it up later and get a name on it. Too bad the whole thing ain't there. I'll rescan the hole, but I don't think so. It rang up, it was kind of like $half size. Well, there might be something else here. Need more part of the gun. Yeah, that would have been the trigger piece. See some of the springs still on it. Let me rescan the hole again, but it's probably going to be about it. Yeah, that's it. Alright, well, I'm searching in between the raspberry area, the side yard, and over here where the cellar hole is. The cellar actually seemed to come further this way. I don't know how the house exactly was. I do have pictures of it. But there could have been add-ons or whatever over the years. Ah, mosquitoes are bad. You can see a foundation right there. It goes that way. And right over there is a sewer drain, clay tile with the lead going around it. And then I come across this. Look at this creepy cement box, blown insulation, or the foam in a can. Modern day patch job on the cement. Plywood's not all that old. I haven't opened this yet, and it's just covered with poison ivy. I think that is, because there's plumbing going in here. This might have been the cistern. I was hoping it was going to be an outhouse. That would have been wonderful. But look at that. Oh yeah, yeah, I can see more hose down there. So this must have held all the rainwater on the house. This would have been inside, I would believe. I have an early 1850 or an 1815, and the cistern's indoors. So I would be actually inside the house. The house is much bigger than I thought it was. Actually, I can see foundation over there when I get in that area. Okay. I dug over in this area. I found some clothes that looked to be around the 1950s, mixed with some scrap metal. Didn't film it. It was nothing special. It's all rotten, nasty. But I'm gonna do more of the raspberry area in this area. I want to find something to remember this place by. This is kind of cool. But of yet, there's nothing special here. It's definitely been metal detected before. But I already told you this. I pretty much go around looking for what other metal detectors have left behind. So if you can find what they left behind, just makes you better than the rest, right? Alright, I'll be back. I'm a happy man. I am a happy man right now. I found a remembrance piece. I don't know how old it is, but you know I love my toys, and I found a nice toy, and this is a big one too. It was a semi-surface sign. I did go over it and I heard it, but look at that. It's a little dune buggy. That is awesome. Wow. I love this. I hope there's more of this here. Very, very cool. This one's not too far from the car I just found. Maybe about 25 feet away. I'm in the back side of the property. I don't expect this to be too good. It's kind of ringing up like in the mid-20s. Oh, there it is. Whoop, there it is. I don't know what this thing is. Looks old and interesting though. And a pair of brass knuckles. I have no clue. I just got this. It rang up large, so I didn't think it was going to be any good. But look at the size of this lantern. I'm going to clean it up a little bit. Some of the sandy dirt out of it. Woo, that was a big wick. That's a beautiful piece right there. Damn. Well, I didn't get this on film because I knew it was really big, but this ain't the first time I found one of these. An old plow blade. Keep it there. Still got lots more to work. It does get a little bit brushier, and then I think I do come to another like cellar hole, but I think that's part of the mill. I'm working my way there. Got a bunch more to do. Dug this hole over here. This is kind of a choppy signal, but I ended up getting an old buckle. The latch is stuck right here on the side. See it? It's nice. It's not made out of brass or nothing like that, but I don't know what year this would be. Definitely old. This one's coming up at 28.29, almost like a quarter, but it says it's shallow. Right here on the side. Woo-wee! Woo-wee! I love this. I gotta shut this thing off. This is irritating. Look at that. That's what it's about right there. Look at the wheels are still on it. Oh, got a flat here. And I say chewed off a little bit. Look at this. I love that. Beautiful. Alrighty, I'm keeping going. That keeps me going. This is kind of a choppy 24, sometimes a 23. Doesn't sound very good, but there's not a lot of signals here, so I'm going to dig it up and just chance it. It need to be a cap off of something. I don't think it's that old. No idea. I end up pulling this up. Got a phone call, but I don't know if that's part of a button. What that thing went to? Whoops. I'm trying to document as much of this place as I can possibly do. This is a foundation that I seen. I'm in the back of it now. Cellar holes over there. So I'm going to do around this as much as I can, but it's real brushy. And then go back a little further. I'm not sure what this was. Maybe a part of a garage, a very small garage. It was right behind the house. This is a 2 bars deep, a 28-29. It's kind of like underneath this branch or tree. It's not a root. Well, it might have turned into one by now, but... Alright, my battery dies always at the right time. But, guess what I found? Another cap gun. I've been saying this over and over again. The year of cap guns. This one actually didn't dissolve all that bad compared to what they normally do. That's all that's left of it. Very pretty. That's not what I'm looking for, but there's a 25 right there, 26. I'm getting closer to the back of the house. I'll be making my way back into the woods soon. I just wanted to check this spot out. Yeah, pushed it off to the side a little bit. Well, I dinged it. Here's the reverse. It's a bull. That's pretty cool looking, whatever it is. Definitely old. Could have been a buckle. Could have been anything. It looked like it was attached to something. Very, very cool. I'm liking this spot. I'm glad I came here. I didn't think I'd find anything, to be honest with you. I thought nothing would be here. Long cleaned up. You know, I mean, the sign is right there at the side of the road. I dug a hole about 5 feet away. And I think it's a VIN plate for a Chevy truck or something like that. Like it would be on the door. Let's clean it up later. Looked like it was been pried off. This is coming up a deeper 23, maybe a 24. I'm gonna go back in the woods in a little bit. I did get a cap gun back here, but I was getting a lot of nice stuff in the woods. Oh man, it's a Volkswagen. Me and Mikey were talking about this. This is a Volkswagen Tootsie. Oh man, I'm going to take a picture right now. I think it's pink. Look, it's pink. I don't know if that's good or not, but you know, it's pretty roached out. I love days like this. I've got so many toys today. I love toys. You just don't know. I take this over. Oh man, you guys love them coins. But you can buy them on eBay for nearly nothing. You ain't gonna buy vintage stuff like this, looking all old and just sexy. This is it right here. Oh man, I'm gonna send this to Mikey. He's gonna flip. Look at that. Yeah, this thing I dug up, I knew it was gonna be garbage. Big old pressure gauge, I guess, for probably a boiler. Interesting. This is coming up a high screeching 32. Yeah, it's been a bit since I found anything. Old fan blade. I could see this probably being on one of them old, nah, I don't know. Well, I'm in a far back yard where it's real junky. I found a cap gun over in that area, and then it kind of like goes downhill, and a lot of this is fill. You can see old roofing, metal roofing. Not really much back here, but now you know how I like insulators. I like anything glass that's cool and old. But I found an insulator that's humongous. Look at this. Bam. That thing is as big as my foot, bigger. Now I've got a size 13. And this thing weighs just like it looks. Heavy. I don't know, I might take that with me. I'm kind of like redoing some of the stuff that I've already done. Just getting a little tighter in my swings, pushing it through all the branches and stuff like that. Just trying to get something else. I think I already did pretty good. Not a coin here, I don't think. I don't think I pulled up one coin. I don't think I pulled up even a modern day coin. Which tells me, you know what that tells me? Someone's been here metal detecting. Which I'm not all that surprised. They were obviously high toners. They could have found some real cool stuff if they weren't just high toning it. What is that thing? No idea. It smells over here like something weird. Let me keep going a little bit more. But I think this place is just about hunted out. They say never hunted out, which is true in some cases. And, you know, if someone came in here and lightly dozed or torched all this stuff, I might be able to squeak something out. I might even be able to get a coin. But I'm happy with the toys. Forget the coins. Who cares about that? Oh my God, do you see the amount of toys I got today? Unreal. And an insulator. I'm going to go a little bit more, see if I can squeak out another Tootsie. I'd love to get another Tootsie car. Alright. I'm telling you, still hunting this spot, and I'm getting into the thick brush here. And metal detecting is very strange. You know, I guess they only sold so many toys back in the day or whatever, but you end up finding eventually sometimes unique things on different properties, and they'll be identical or similar or something like that. And not long ago I did a spot, where was it? In Avon, and right now I'm in Rush. Not too far from each other, but completely different areas. And I found something, and I don't know if it's been shown yet in the videos, because my videos actually don't go in order of when my hunts are. If I hunt a spot and I know it's good, I won't show that video for a while until it's completely hunted out and I don't have to worry about no one going there and sniping or whatever you want to call it. So anyhow, I'm in here still looking for cool stuff, toys, and turn the camera on so I can put it in focus, and I found another bug / mold thingamajigger. Only one side of it though. Look at that. Last one had like nothing but bugs in there. This one has a butterfly, I think that's a ladybug, and a leaf. And this is another motel made by Mattel, 1966. I think the other one was 1964 or 5. But look at that. That is awesome. I mean, I'll never forget this place. The amount of good toys and relics I found here is amazing. Simply amazing. I'm going to go a little bit more and hopefully I can find something else. I was over here digging, and I think I got an old light. This is an old light. I think it's an M or a W. I'm not quite sure. I'll clean it up and see. But I think it's an old light for probably a bike or something. This is to wrap up today's video of the 1789 mill hunt. And as you can see, there's no coins. Obviously a high toner went in there, scarfed up most of the coins or all the coins. They don't matter anyhow. They left all the nice stuff behind. I mean, there's an endless list here of stuff. Huge piece of lead. It has some holes in it, like it went to something. I have no idea what. Very, very strange. An insect mold. I found one of these before. This is part of an old mason jar lid. It actually cracked a little bit in my bag. It could have been already cracked, but some of the slivers look kind of like new, but I don't know. It's alright. There'll be more. This would have came off of a door of a Chevrolet vehicle. It looked like a heavy one due to the gross weight on here. So probably an old farm truck. This probably came from an old light. Has an M in the middle. probably for a bike. I still don't know what this is. I tried everything looking it up. I can't figure it out. No idea. I believe this is a buckle. I've seen someone else find one of these before. It went onto something and would have been a belt buckle. Old lock from about the 1960s. A Doom buggy. This is a 1970s or 60s model. It's pretty neat. I like the way that looks. That was a great find. Part of a cap gun. This is a oh my gosh, this is a Lesney. I thought this was going to be a Hot Wheels. This is actually a Lesney. Wow, very nice. If I had me fold for a minute, because a lot of the Lesneys kind of look almost similar like the bug here, but no, this is a Lesney from England. Very nice, very cool. Cap gun parts. Too bad the whole thing wasn't there. That was a nice cap gun at one time. I really like this. This is a Tootsie, an old fire truck. I can still get the wheels on eBay, so if I want to rebuild this, luckily the rivets or whatever you call the holds the tires on here are still good on both sides. Very nice fire truck. Lantern part, that's probably, I'm thinking this is the biggest I've ever found. It's huge. I like it. I'm going to straighten out a little more, and then that's going to be a nice display piece in the corner of the shadow box. This, I don't know what it is. I thought maybe a joke tag, but there's no joke on it, so I don't know. It was down deep enough. It could have some age. Definitely not no 1800s, but we're thinking maybe 40, 50 years old, maybe. Like I said, it was down there kind of deep. If it was real old, it would look like this. This most likely was probably a button. Old buckle made out of iron. That would have been a poor man's buckle. And a pink Tootsie Volkswagen Farfignugan bug. Very, very cool. I like that. And it was weird because this was my second hunt of the day, and earlier me and Mike went out for a hunt. He had a permission of the early 1800s, and we were talking about the Volkswagen bug, the old Tootsie toys. He was like, "You ever found one?" I said, I don't think so, not that I remember. He couldn't make it to this hunt, so it was me by my lonesome. It was still a club hunt, but I was the only one there. We were talking about this, and one shows up in the ground. Very, very cool. This is a great variety of finds, definitely. A lot of good stuff here. So if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Non-subscribers, please subscribe. And remember to keep it low and slow. And you'll also find stuff that the other guys have missed. I'll see you next week. Thanks. Bye.